11th part of when a ruthless man was after you to take revenge, but then you became his love. Author point of view. Richard leaned with his hands on your tight wrist. Richard, Sean, you felt bad of his gaze and touch. John was also there. John, back off. Richard, I know that Taehyung must have given you lots of better nights, but I will keep you more happy. You cannot imagine John to be more worst when he laughed with Richard. John, now she is experienced, so you will have a good time. Jan, don't you have heart? I am your daughter. John, you are my investment. I raised you for my use, and see, you are paying back so well. Richard leaned more, and you hit him with your head. He cried out as his nose started. Richard, yeah, he hit you. John calmly saw him undoing your bonds. Richard, you will not behave until you learn a lesson. He dragged you outside the room. Your gaze fell on Lime when Richard was pulling you through the lounge. Jan, Lime, hey, stop. You clawed your hand on Richard's and he lost his hold. Lime, Nuna. You hugged him when he ran towards you. He was crying and there was a mark on his face. Lime, they hit me, Nuna. I want to go home. Little child was scared. You two separated when he was pulled back by a guard. Jan, please don't hurt me. Ah, Richard grabbed you and pushed you on a table, hitting in sharp metallic things. You fell down. Lime, Nona, Richard, bring those men here. An armed man brought in Miles and the driver, who helped you, Richard. Because of you, these innocent men will die. He loaded it. A man made you stand. Richard came to you and stuffed that thing in your hand. Richard, shoot one of them. You shake your head. The guard who was holding Lime placed its bar on Lime's head. Lime, don't kill me. Richard stood behind you and raised your arm. Jan, now, Richard, come on. You dare to run from your safe place. Now be brave to pay. You were regretting for putting their lives in danger, but you cannot carry the guilt of killing them. Richard placed your finger over the trigger. Jan, they are innocent. Don't do this. And trigger was pulled. Driver fell down. He was there. Miles was shaking and Lime was traumatized. You were losing senses that you just killed a man. Jan, Lime, you screamed when he fainted. Richard caged you tightly when you were thrashing. One man dragged away driver's body while the other one was taking away Lime. Jan, no, please, let me see my brother. Lime, no one listened, you're begging. Richard, congratulations. It was your first time. Giving up, you fell in his arms. Jan, please let us go. You were tired of this life, that each day brings a new trauma for you. Telling Taehyung had destroyed everything at John's office, where he called him, but no one was there. A well-dressed, handsome man walked in with armed guards. Jin, did not you kill Richard? Kim Sok Jin. He was his partner in that world. He noticed the he had shed in that office building. Taehyung, he was in my farmhouse, Jin, and he ran. I told you to kill them at the spot. Why are you stretching the matters? Taehyung punched in the wall until his knuckles were badly bruised. Taehyung, I cannot. I want them to feel the pain I felt. Jin felt bad for him. Jin, but why are you doing all this? Is it to find Richard or Taehyung? He took my family again. Exactly when I started living, he again ruined it. His madness confused Jin. Jin, are you talking about Yan? What he was told was that he kidnapped you for revenge. But then all that craze was for you. Then he was truly worried. Taehyung, Yan and Lime, I have to find them. Jin sighed. Taehyung, I cannot let him win again. Jin, you are still the same, soft-hearted and crazy. Guard, sir, we traced the location. Jin, let's go then. It was too loud around you. Your eyes opened and the vision was blurred. A rough hand grabbed you. Your head moved to see that person, but you could not recognize him. Jan, leave me. You mumbled when he was something in your arm. Richard, good girl. Soon you will play how I want you to. Then we will have the real fun. He let go your arm and went to the bathroom. You pulled yourself up. Your every muscle was aching. Jan, where am I? Your head was spinning. The room was well furnished and no one else was there. Loud music was playing behind the door. Jan, Lime, you spotted an injection on the floor. You pulled your hairs out of frustration. Shaking your head, you spread your eyes to look properly. You held a glass jar and stood near the door of bathroom. Jan, I can do this. Your heart pounding hard. The door opened and then you smashed the jar on Richard's head. While holding his head, he fell on his knees. Not wasting a moment, you hit him with a lamp too. Yeah, die, you old hack. The dose was strong, and he never expected that you can be in your senses. You searched in his pockets and found his phone. With trembling hands, you dialed Taehyung's number. Your heart droned when no one picked up. Jan, please. You looked at a huge window. That was the only way there to run. Taehyung arrived at the location that Jin's men traced. They attacked wildly. Taehyung had warned them about you and Lime. Taehyung, Jan, Lime. He spotted Miles on the floor. Taehyung, Miles. He ran to him and patted his face. Jin, seems like he fainted. He gave him a water bottle that he emptied on Miles. Taehyung, hey, wake up, Miles, don't kill me. Jin clenched his face in his hand. Taehyung, where is Yan? Lime. Miles, one took Lime and the other took Yan. Jin, I am going to their partners' places. Taehyung aimed to follow him, but Jin stopped him. Jin, you try to find John. Make sure he does not leave the city. Taehyung, Yan, Jin, I will find her, trust me. Taehyung nodded. You managed to leave that place. That was a club. You were running madly, and your feet were all bruised, as you had lost your shoes. Jan, where am I going? You hit your head. That was hurting so bad. You again dialed Taehyung's number, and it was picked on the first call. Jan, Taehyung. Taehyung, it's me, Jan. Taehyung, please help me. No, no, Lime. John have him. Please save Lime. You were not listening. The other side. Yan, I am so sorry, Taehyung. Jin, yeah. Shut up and tell me where are you? A different and more dangerous voice tried to. Being scared, you threw away the phone. Soon, a car stopped near you. Jin stepped out of it with phone attached to his ear. He instantly recognized you, but you started running in opposite direction, as you had never seen him before, and thought that he was an enemy. Jin, stop. He caught you and was and pulling you to his car. Jin, crazy girl. Suddenly, instead of strangling, you leaned to him. He stopped. You came in front of him. Your eyes and cheeks were red. Yan, Taehyung. His brows furrowed more. He wasn't off guard, and so next moment his hand was wrapped around your neck when you tried to. Jin, Are you really crazy or what? Yan, I love you, Taehyung. Your hands that were clenching his shirt fell down. Before you would touch your he had grabbed your hands. Jin, what did they do with you? You cried out when slamming you against the car. He had fixed your hands behind your back. Yan, will we do it here? Yeah, let's start. Jin, shut your mouth. He came there alone as his guards went to other places. He had no other option, so he took out his belt and tied your hands. Yan, like this, okay. He turned to you, Jin. Before you, he would kill himself if something had happened to you. Your state was worsening as those started showing effect. He stuffed you in his car and drove to Taehyung's mansion. To be continued. It was a little Jin's entry. You are safe. Now let's see that how Taehyung will deal with you. Thanks for watching and love you all.